You've just been in a car crash. You're shaken, injured, and suddenly dealing with a mountain of paperwork and phone calls. The insurance company assures you they're going to help. But are they really? Or are they going to use sneaky tactics to minimize your payout and maximize their profits? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. They're going to maximize their profits, and they're going to do it at your expense. And they're going to use 5 dirty tricks to do so. Number 1, the quick settlement trap. Insurance companies love to make quick settlement offers, hoping that people accept that settlement offer before they know the extent of their injuries. And insurance companies do this because then that limits their top exposure. And they know once a person is signed that release for that quick settlement, if something goes wrong, if there's not enough money, if the person's hurt worse than they thought, no attorney is going to step in and try to help that person unless that person is willing to pay that attorney by the hour, which is going to be very expensive. So just for example, we've had clients at this law firm try to deal with their own cases. We've had doctors, nurses, engineers, other lawyers, blue collar, white collar, and everything in between. And one of the common things we get here is these lowball type offers. We have people saying, hey, Mark, I have a check in hand, $5,000. And I'm talking to them. Your medical bills are close to $75,000. Well, the insurance company said they'll pay the medical bills. Listen, this is the quick settlement trap. They're trying to limit their top line exposure by offering a quick settlement and saying they'll pay the medical bills. But the reality is they're going to fight tooth and nail on those medical bills. They're going to question everything and make a person's life just miserable and hoping that person throws their hands up and walks away and the insurance company wins. That is a dirty trick, and those are heartbreaking phone calls when I get them because I can't help. Do not fall for that quick settlement trap. If an insurance company is calling you, offering you fast money, remember, shortcuts lead to the longest roads. There's no exception in car crashes, slip and fall, or even dog bite cases. Number 2, playing the waiting game. Delay, deny, defend. That is the mantra of insurance companies everywhere. They simply delay, delay, delay. Try to drag things out because they know a person, if they can't work, if they're injured, they know they're probably have mounting legal bills. They probably know they need money. And if they can drag things out, they're going to pay as little as possible, hoping the person throws their hands up in the air and says, I need money now, I'll take it. And then if they won't do that, they're going to deny, deny, deny. It didn't happen. It's too much. You did too much treatment. You're at fault. Delay, deny everything's covered, deny their person caused the accident. But basically trying to do all this. And then if someone files a lawsuit, they're going to defend the lawsuit with these delay, deny tactics. But the reality is these are waiting games. And insurance companies love to do that to people, love to do that to attorneys as well. But you must be proactive with dealing with the insurance company. And if things stall, if there's no forward momentum being made, file a lawsuit. That lets them know that you mean business, and also gets additional sets of eyes on the case at the insurance company, usually involving attorneys. Whenever dealing with a car crash case, it's important to be patient, but have forward momentum. An attorney can definitely help with that, especially with timing and without getting dragged down on things. And if things are going slow, you need to get an attorney involved as soon as possible because that means they're not taking you serious and they're hoping to play this delay, deny, defend game with your case. Number 3, they'll play this insurance policy shell game. Oh, we only have 25,000 coverage. Oh, we only have 50,000 coverage. But does that include underinsured? Does that include an umbrella policy? Does that include other policies that are available? Insurance companies love to play these games and tell people that the policy is lower than it actually is because they're hoping to pay as less money as possible. And if they think you don't know the full coverage available, you're going to take some sort of quick settlement. Just for example, if you have $12,000 in bills and you have missed all this time off work and they're telling you, the max amount we can pay is $25,000, might as well just take it. Unless you have that in writing, unless you know for a fact the maximum policy is $25,000, they could very well be lying to you. And they're trying to minimize the amount they pay out. So it's important to know what insurance policies are into a play for any case. And then also, even if there appears to only be 1 or 2, there always could be more. I want to talk about a case we've done at this law firm. A lady was exiting a store, and while she was leaving the store, a car backed into her, broke all sorts of bones. She was seriously hurt. The person that hit her only had $25,000 in coverage. So that's not enough for broken bones. That's not. So we investigated further. We found that the supermarket had poor visibility, poor lighting. So we got to the supermarket's insurance policy. And then also our client had insurance that her husband paid for her before he passed away in case of situations like this. So we went from a situation where there's $25,000 in coverage to adding all these up, more than $2.5 $1.5 million in coverage. So you have to look for coverage wherever it can be, and sometimes it's not as obvious as one may think. Insurance tactic number 4, using the bureaucracy. Insurance companies love to do this. Hey, listen, I have a boss and they said the most I can pay in this case is 10. Hey, we're only going to pay for 2 months of treatment. Hey, we're only going to pay for 4 visits. It's all I'm authorized to do. Oh, I can't make any exceptions for you. Hey, you seem to have a bad back 2 years ago. You complained about back pain. Now you're saying the accident caused a bad back. No, that's not related. Insurance companies love to do this as part of their delay, deny, defend strategy. Trying to say there's more red tape than there is. Oh, I have to get approval. That's never going to fly. I can't do this if I do that. If you don't reduce your demand, I can't authorize any more medical treatment. Don't fall for the red tape. Insurance companies love to do that, to try to wear you down, tire you down, and hope you throw your hands up in the air and go away. Don't fall for that trick. Number 5, cooking the books with the computer program. These insurance companies love to say, hey, listen, we have an algorithm, and the algorithm says your injury, your age, your gender, your type of mechanics was only worth this much money, and I can't go against the computer. I'm sorry, the computer says that's what I have to do. That's all nonsense. At the end of the day, it's not going to be computer algorithms in the jury box. It's going to be human beings. And human beings determine the value of a case. And so an injury attorney, such as myself and my partner, we look at past verdicts. We look at what juries are awarding individuals who are hurt similarly in Indiana and across the country. And we can figure out what a case is worth based on actual results, not some sort of computer program. But insurance companies love to do that. It's out of my hands, the computer. What can I do, Mark? You can do a lot. And so don't fall for these tricks. Again, tricks are quick settlement trap, playing the waiting game, the policy limit shell game, the red tape, and computer algorithm nonsense. They're all tactics to try to pay you as little as possible for your injury case. But the cool thing is, once you know someone's trying to use these tactics against you, you can spot them and you can shut them down pretty quick. Now, this law firm, we understand that when people are injured, auto crashes, dog bites, slip and falls, they still have to deal with their normal life, plus an injury case, plus all these things that are going on. And we talk to our clients and we know it's frustrating. So allow the Marc Lopez Law Firm to turn that frustration into compensation. Give us a call today at 317-632-3642.